How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Series 24, Italian Automotive, Spring in Forza Horizon 5. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Forzathon Weekly Challenge 4-Leaf Clover. Chapter 1 is Romeo and Julia. You can't be a true petrol head until you've had an Alfa Romeo. Own and drive the 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio to experience the mechanics of emotion. For this, all you're going to want to do is own this car. It is available on the auto show for 120,000 credits, and if you're lucky you can find it in the auction house for about 100,000 credits, where you can bid on it and possibly get it for cheaper. Given that it's not much of a price difference, and a lot of people will probably be trying to buy these up, as it is a Forzathon weekly vehicle, you might just go to the auto show, because it's going to be roughly the same price, just a little bit more expensive possibly, and a lot more reliable to get. Once you own it, all you got to do is drive it. That brings us to Chapter 2, which is Gift Horse. With a Ferrari-derived 2.9 liter twin-turbo V6 under the hood, experience the power of over 500 horsepower by winning a drag race in the 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. I do have a drag racing tune down in the description below. It's actually the tune that I'm using this entire time, as it does drift surprisingly well for the last chapter. If you're having difficulty winning with this tune, all you have to do is lower the difficulty of your drivatars, but you definitely want to just start a regular drag race. Don't blueprint it, as that will sometimes bug the entire Forzathon. That brings us to Chapter 3, Speed with Style. Utilizing carbon fiber parts used throughout the bodywork, the 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio both looks great and is lightweight. Put this agility to use by earning 3 stars at speed zones. Now, if you watched my treasure hunt video, you may recall I mentioned that you can pair treasure hunt with the Forzathon, and that's because this chapter, Chapter 3, you have to get 3 stars at speed zones. The tune down in the description below can get 3 stars at the speed zone that you have to do for the treasure hunt. And for the treasure hunt, I don't even think you have to get 3 stars, you just have to do the speed zone. But if you pair that with this, you'll get that done and this done at the same time. All you have to do is Chapter 4 of this, and then you can go take care of the treasure chest afterward. But for that reason, we are going to be doing the Turbo speed zone on the highway. And I would actually recommend teleporting over to this other speed trap on the highway, all the way over here, as you're going to need a little bit of a run up. You want to make sure you're going about 260 miles an hour before you get to the beginning. Please don't forget to drop a like on the video if it helped you out, and subscribe with notifications on if you want to see more content like this. I do seasonal PR stunt guides, which go live in the 30 minutes prior to season changeover each week, and I'm also streaming Wednesdays and Thursdays around noon Central Standard Time for playlist completion. We can move on to Chapter 4, which is I have no idea how to pronounce that. We're going to go with Cuore Sportivo, possibly. Now with all that power going to the real worlds, my tune's an all-wheel drive tune, by the way. Let's see if you have the skill to control it by earning 50,000 points at drift zones in the 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. For this, I actually am going to recommend the drift zone that we just did last week, Polytunnel's drift zone, and that's because this tune can actually do the goal that we had for that, even though it's not even remotely tuned for drifting. If you search in the tunes section, you might be able to find some actual drift tunes for this. I didn't bother making one though, because all you have to do is get 50,000 points, which is really not hard. You could honestly just take this stock and just use the e-brake a little bit and be just fine. It's got drag tires, it's all-wheel drive, not really ideal for drifting, at least not an S1 class, but this isn't even tuned for drifting, and it still gets lots of points. So definitely doable for 50,000 drift score, and that's going to do it for this Forzathon video. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. Y'all have a wonderful day.